I met her at a beauty salon with the baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I could take you back, I could temper your charm.
How long have we known each other? 20 years. I've been here 21 years, so I've probably known Rodney 20 years.
What do you think about his music?
I like it. We've played some of the same places over the years.
Oh, I love Rodney. We call him Grodney. My nephew named him Grodney when we lived over on Bowie Street in a rent house behind my sister, and Rodney was living one street over.
Rodney Branigan is doing a sound check in the Fibonacci Room on 6th. It's a concert for High Plains Public Radio, and they're preparing for an audience.
I kind of realized that I had this thing that I could do that nobody else could really do. So I started trying to develop other techniques around stuff like that. So a lot of times I would see somebody doing something interesting on a drum or something interesting on a mandolin, and I say, well, I can incorporate that and try to figure out how to do that.
Branigan just can't bring himself to do just one thing at a time. Even back in the 90s, he would tend to stress the rhythm in that rhythm guitar.
And I remember Rodney was playing a song, and his wife at the time, Erin, came up and said she wanted to go. And so he's sitting there playing the song and tapping and playing and tapping and doing that. And he reaches in his pocket and he grabs the car keys and he's playing and he's tapping and he hands her the car keys, and then he gets back into playing, and I was like, man.
These are the days when a love won't hold on, just and swears to every love song, holds out to the words a man cries out, she quickly fires away.
The Fannin Middle School Amarillo High graduate lives in England now and tours across Europe, playing festivals. He's home to see family at this time.
I just started developing this fan base from that. So now when I go back to Glastonbury, I draw my own crowds. I can play a small stage and have 1,500 people at it. Very, very surreal, but I get that at a lot of the different festivals.
Rodney Branigan has put a lot of miles between his past and future.
The road is this thing where, like, I guess when I was younger, I had this vision of being, you know, going and playing solo guitar gigs or playing for a metal band and smashing all my stuff at the end of the gig and then having a party all night. And when I actually got out and started doing the road stuff, I realized there was this massive amount of time that you're just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And then there's just no after party usually. People would ask, well, you're from Texas, where are your cowboy boots and where's your cowboy hat? And how come you don't sound like you're from Texas? I said, we don't all talk like that. But I can lay it on if I need to.
Celebrating the Panhandle Spirit, Larry Lemmons, Pronews 7.